That's pretty good, though. I should think about that a little bit more often, doing EX Lariat into level 2 like that. That's kind of actually, that's pretty based. Like, that's the big thing that I think I'll take away from this as an idea. Besides this, again, you know, the common thing I've been thinking of already, of, like, we'll use way more stand leg kick. But the fact you can EX Lariat as an anti-air like that into level 2, if you do it high enough, right? That's not even that high of a hit. That's like a pretty normal Lariat hit. That shit just works. Yeah. This is man. I'm trying to watch these Giefs cook. I'm trying to learn from them. And of course, you know, Idazan had a bit of a rough go of it, and then we're watching Balatro right now, and his first match is Kakeru. Kakeru won the whole fucking thing, man. What are we doing here? I have Obsidian pages of me weighing pros and cons because I couldn't choose. You're talking about mating a character, Surfcat? I really think it's about as, like, what character do you, of the ones you've tried, which ones do you have the most fun playing, right? How good your character is really doesn't matter. Until you're like, honestly, probably until you're better than your girlfriend even, right? Like, even at your girlfriend's skill level, the tier list probably doesn't matter at all. And by and large, no character is, like, easier or harder to learn at lower levels because you can play every character simply, right? So, or you can play every character in a much more, you know, complicated way as well. So if you have the most fun with Matera, then play Matera, man. And if you don't know who you have the most fun with, whoever looks the coolest, then go from there. Kakeru was so menacing, it was scaring me seeing him put up OG departure and then just hold forward confidently sometimes. Playing with confidence, man. It's kind of the inverse of what we were talking about. Well, again, not to say that Idazan wasn't playing confidently. But, like, the inverse of what I was talking about with Idazan, where it's like, if you're, like, really just shaken and everything's, like, affecting you a lot and stuff like that, it's gonna be bad. But if you're just like, yeah, like, I'm that guy, right? I'm gonna do this, and you're gonna fucking lose to it, and it's gonna work, and I'm gonna win $1 million. It can be hard to maintain that sort of mental confidence, especially when you're fighting someone who's actually, like, you know, very capable of beating you, which everyone here counts as that, right? But, like, it's very important, man. Overconfidence can be a problem, sure, but hesitation is even a bigger one. It's real tough. I started Street Fighter 6 a few months ago, picked the coolest guy, JP, went, this shit is hard, and took Ryu, you know? Fair enough. I'm probably trying to get past my 1600 to 1620 plateau, and I can stomp, go toe-to-toe with higher ranked friends, but I get bored and autopilot in ranked. Ranked is definitely a test of your consistency, for sure, right? Like, ranked is not about, like, you know, can you lock in really hard for, like, 1 versus 2, and you know, how, but it's like, no, it's like over, you know, you play 1 set, 2 set, 3 set, 4 set, 5 set, like, across all sorts of different character matchups, across all sorts of different play styles of players. Like, how are you, right? It's a very different skill set, certainly, than even, yeah, like, like, locking in for, like, a really focused set with, like, a player who's really good. It's very interesting in that way. It's also, I mean, it's definitely a nice, you know, for, like, tournament play, it can be a nice sort of training ground in that, you know, you'll fight some random guy in a 1-2, he might do some bullshit, you have to be ready for it, and then you'll never see him again. Whoa. Whoa! Okay. Yeah. He was. I think he was hoping that he would maybe respect the sweep there, but he got poked out of it. Sad news. First 2 in this game is rough. Yeah, things can go bad real fast, certainly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Besides getting knowledge checks and not wanting to lab, I'm going to see about, like, 5 games and 5 10-minute break and repeat. Yeah, that's definitely a good idea, right? I think it's not a good idea. Street Fighter 6 especially is a very mentally draining game to play. There's just so much mental stack at all times, right? So, like, trying to play, like, 20 sets in a row, you're gonna be playing worse on set 19 than you were on set 7, right? Taking some breaks, and this is why, like, it fits. Ooh, it fits into the other thing you were talking about too, right? Labbing in a weird way can constitute a break. It's why, like, sometimes when I have a question and I'm like, I'll figure out later. I'm like, no, I'll do it right now. Let's go to replay review. Let's actually, like, you know, let's do the takeover. Let's find this out, because it can sort of function as a little bit of a break in between matches if you don't want to just go do something else, right? Sit there and like lab a combo out, or like try to figure out some counterplay to like a certain like situation that came up that you weren't sure about, or something like that. Watch any of Brick's streams, really does support his point. Alright, this is just bullying. You're right, but it's bullying. Just because you're right doesn't mean you should say it. He's not dead though, right? No, he's alive. Yeah. That shit does 2,000 damage, max scaled. I may not be in the majority of this one, but I love watching good zoner players cook. Yeah, I'm with you for sure. I love watching good players cook regardless of what character they're playing, man. Hey, I'm a fighting game noob. Do you have any recs for me? Like games or like this tips or what? I'd say in general, just have fun. Oh, it's generic advice or whatever? No, trust me. Play whatever game looks the funnest, play whatever character looks the funnest, play in the way that feels the funnest, and go from there. You will be winning. Fighting games? This one on screen right here is pretty good. Street Fighter 6. Big fan of it. It gets very complicated at top level, of course, but it's quite easy to pick up and play. Granblue, I think, I also do like a lot. Granblue, Fantasy vs. Rising. The nice part about Granblue as well is it's got a free version if you don't want to commit money, right? You can download it on Steam, and you know what? In fact, let me go show you right now while we're here. If I go to the Steam store right here, and I go Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising. Ignore the Canadian dollar being in hell right now, but there's a free edition. You can download that and try it out. You can play like 4 of the characters on the roster or something, but you can otherwise, you can access ranks. You can get to the highest rank in the game if you want, whatever. So you can try it out and see if you like it. Besides that, I also I haven't played too much Tekken, but I like Tekken. Tekken is a fun game too. But yeah, I think Street Fighter 6 is a great game as well. Street Fighter 6 or Granblue are my 2 current favorite fighting games, so I'd recommend either of them. And again, I've been hearing those 3 a lot. Yeah. I'll show for Granblue as well because again, it's free, so you can download it for free and play it right now if you want without committing any money and see if you like it first. Good luck though. I wish you all the best in your fighting game journey. The thing that helped my consistency is making sure I'm breathing and practicing my input barriers while I wait. Like Hell Stab into level 2 on my weak side. Dude, I am so bad at doing level 2 or level 1 on like player 2 side right here. It's a little embarrassing. I can do it like very consistently on player 1 side. It like actually is like a 1 in every 10 tries or something when I'm facing to the left. It's crazy. Kakeru is so clean with it. You're looking at a millionaire right there, man. You're looking at the winningest Street Fighter 6 player, monetarily anyway, in history. 500K from Gamers 8, 1 million from Capcom Cup. I mean, and he got, and he got like 2nd or 3rd at the Esports World Cup or something too. Brick, I'm getting my ass whooped by Orange Steak in Balatro. What's your wisdom? What deck are you playing? My wisdom is don't build around simple hands you can get often. And also don't play flush decks. Red? Okay. Yeah, build like a pair deck or something like that. You can try to go fancy for it and try to build like a royal flush deck or some shit, but or I gotta, I like playing simple hands.
I think the first round I was mentioning how Zangief was able to get some really good timings with his jump medium kick, and he actually got some mileage off the charge.
Also, don't skip. Do your best to not skip blinds. The rewards. I play Full House mostly. I don't know. I'm not usually a fan of going for like because like it can work certainly, right? But like I don't know. I'm usually not a fan of playing like the more complicated hands. It can work, but I find it just like the win rate goes down in my experience. UC Joe is my go-to. One of the things that stood about Kakeru comparatively for me is how well he was always able to control the pace of a match. Yeah, I mean, it's a terrifying thing, right? A big balls JP. Bro's a Shoto player in Balatro. It's true. It's true. Purple stake and on, you end up just playing whatever the game steers you with Jokers. True. Though again, even then, I find that a lot of the Jokers tends to like this. It's much easier. Like the pair Jokers and stuff like that tend to be a lot more common, right? I play flush and straight to be good and easy to get mostly though. Yeah, I mean flush I don't like because it's like it feels almost like less consistent to get than like pairs and shit, and it also scales really poorly, so it feels like the worst of all worlds. Can we find another Balatro match in here? Kakaru. No? He's on play 2. Yeah, they're going to the next group, yeah. Let's go to day 2. Let's find one more. Group D. You start with Group D? Is it fucked? I want to go back to Group C and see if I can find some Balatro. Nice, there were timestamps. Okay, okay. Goated comment? For real. When's the Fern from Freerun mod for JP coming out? I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? Just the sheer quantity of her spells is the problem. She fires them off so fast. Individually, they're not too powerful. But it just has such a capability of spamming their ass. JP with big boobs? Pog?
Maybe he can catch the light off of a whiff button, something like that. But right now, again, he's sprinkling the neutral with different lights, mediums, and heavies. Trying to see if he can get a connect on Tokido, but what a
oh, man.
Tokido. Taking the first round in the first.
Getting Zoltrocked, yeah.
Yes, sir. Pretty risk-averse.
Can't beat basic offensive and defensive magic. You know, in many ways. All that's good fundies and bad combos, we take those. Why get fancy with it? JP kind of already got a big chest, true. It's kind of Daima spoilers at this point, but like if you're, listen, if you're a real Dragon Ball head, you've watched these Daima episodes already, or you don't care about the spoilers, so it's fine. But like the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and that shit, he's got like the gigantic fucking forearms. It reminded me of JP because JP has those gorilla arms too, right? Yeah, exactly. Oh. Yeah, after that full charge crouching or charge heavy punch, you got like dash into SPD or headbutt right there, but obviously DP is gonna be both those. I was thinking Luke, but yeah, that too. True, but JP has like JP really has the goddamn gorilla arms, man. You thought Luke was big. Ooh, that's something I'd never do. That's a damn good point, actually. Something I don't even consider doing is like you can get the crouch medium punch off this, but you can go immediately into EX Lariat, and then you can even get Hell Stab after that, right? Why didn't he? I wonder. Is that better? Crazy Whiff Punish? Yeah. Wait, is that better? Hold on. I'm kind of curious. Because off Drive Rush crouching medium punch, you can get Hell Stab, but I wonder if it's not fully scaled on level 3 if you do that. But yeah, Freerun would be pretty fucked up. She had that move that like blew everyone back just by her existing. That's easy to mess up, I suppose. I mean, I guess this Hell Stab in general is an input that could drop a lot, right? Because he did this. Like, what's the scaling here on the EX Lariat? It is still fully scaled, I think, right? I think so, yeah. So it's not really a scaling diff. It's actually, it feels very unnatural not to do the Hell Stab there for me, to be real with you. So I'm being very unclean with my inputs, so goddamn, I'm not getting the 720. There you go. Yeah, okay. So it would be, I believe it should be more damage to do this, but yeah, I guess it's just like a weirder input. Yeah, doing Hell Stab is easy to miss input. Happens to me all the goddamn time. That's very fair. It's not that much more damage, right? Like 41, 85 versus that'll be 2650? No, 2400. So that'll be 37. It's like 400 extra damage, basically. Yeah. 417 extra damage. 16. So it's not going to kill regardless, right? Might as well. Makes sense.
Is this gonna kill? You tell me. It is a critical art.
A Super Saiyan 4 Goku Kamehameha top 3, by the way. It was pretty good. It was pretty fucking... Daima was very well animated. I liked it a lot. It really felt like a send-off to Toriyama's legacy because of how hard they went with it. Dude, the last episode of Daima came out, like, on the year anniversary of Toriyama's death, or something like that, or I think so. And it made me realize, like, holy shit, it's been a year. What the fuck? Like, that was more so the realization for me. Watched Ranking of Kings? Unfortunately, I have not, no. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Blue Gogeta in the Broly movie, Father-Son against Cell? I'm a Kaioken times 4 enjoyer as well. I understand your carry belly diva tag brick. This shit is so cool. I love her. The most fun I've had with a grappler in any fighting game. Oh, Whiff punishing the sweep with that. Interesting. Yeah, because from that spacing, I'll be a little bit like... I could do crouch medium kick to punish that, but I wouldn't really get anything off it. But yeah, you can get stand light kick into the combo. So true. He played the deception that is Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I played a little bit of it. I ended up being very busy when it came out, and I couldn't really play too much of it. What little I played, I did enjoy. But yeah, it definitely didn't... it does not seem to have landed as, you know, us Dragon Ball fans would have hoped. If you whiff punish the range Balatro did, you have to hold forward after health stat to get the first hit of Lariat. Ooh, it was also a range thing. Oh, I see, because yeah, if you don't get the first hit, the EX Lariat's only the first hit is the one that's cancelable, right, into level 3. So that does make sense also. It's a solid anime. The main character is Mute Death Pygmy Giant. Pygmy Giant? Interesting. I've been shoujo pilled recently, actually. I watched the anime for, and I'm now reading Yona of the Dawn, which I've been enjoying greatly. Oh, stand leg kick into SPD. Interesting. Okay, so that's like, yeah, it's going off the reset potential there, right? Basically making him human size. As I like Pygmy Giant is a funny idea, certainly. Coming at you. I mean, I really gotta use that stand light kick more, huh? He's spamming that shit. Again, like, you know, in parentheses, spamming it, it's definitely a good thing to do, but... There are Pygmy Giants in Dark Souls? I'm trying to remember. Where? Ooh, are you dead? Yeah. Pygmy Giants. I forgot. Because, like, dudes like Gwyn and the guys in Anor Londo are giants, right? Shoujo, have you watched Skip and Loafer? It's such a fun and cute show. No, I have not. I'm not well versed. Do you know the result of this match? I can guess, considering that all the Zangiefs died, but no. All I really know about Capcom Cup is who won. I don't want to spoil. No, wait, then I suppose do not. Though my current understanding is I know that none of the Giefs got out of their pools, so... Ooh, Oh, that's why. Okay. I was like, why do you do that? But I guess, yeah, it was trying to aim for the cross-up. In DS2, the whole guys? I have not played a lot of DS2. It's not great. It's guaranteed DI at some point here if he wants it. He doesn't have the... Oh, baby. He didn't have the super to get out of it either, right? But he wasn't quite able to set it up in time. Nice whiff punish. Hurts my soul, but nice whiff punish. Stand light kick, yeah. Stand light kick on defense, stand light kick in neutral, stand light kick everywhere, man. I do wonder how he gets away with this, right? Is it just a reaction check? Like, I do wonder why Tokido is not drive rush OSing this light kick right here. Because that's not a true block string, right? It's only, you have to do stand light kick into crouch light kick. So I wonder why Tokido, maybe he just didn't react in time. He didn't realize he was being drive rushed out until it was too late. Because this is the ideal situation because you're +5 here, right? So he doesn't get the nasty 50-50. But I do wonder why, like how he manages to get away with this. Maybe it's just element of surprise. Because otherwise, I don't see any reason that Tokido shouldn't be EXD-POSing that. He's got the drive gauge to do it too, right? Remember when Zangief's burnout lasted 25% longer than every other character? Yeah. And now he's like one of the best drive gauge manipulators in the entire video game. It's great. Dude, I might get to S+ tonight. Let's go, yo. You get hit if Gief crouch light kick on drive rush, light kick on the DPOS? You get hit? No. The Gief would get hit. Well, no, if he, well, no, if he, it would be a true block string if he did that, right? It'd be a true block string, so your DP wouldn't come out. If Gief crouch light kicks on the drive rush light kick on the DPOS, you get hit. Are you sure? So you're telling me it just wouldn't come out, right? It's a true block string. Like if the DPer gets hit because you have to block correctly, and if you DP, it hits low? What do you mean? Because I'm talking like, you know, if I... Like if he just does an OD Shoryu on, not wake up, sorry, block. If he does a OD Shoryu right here, light kick, it's a, yes, a true block, exactly, yeah, but that doesn't mean no one will get hits, right? It just wouldn't come out. Oh, to do the Shoryu, you need to be standing, you mean? Doesn't work in training? Do you mean that, like, to input the Shoryu, you need to be stand blocking? But you're... Is that what you mean? And this is a low? It only auto-blocks standing. What happens if you block crouch? You're not explaining yourself very well. If you block crouching, what happens? What do you mean? Like, if I set him to... You're saying if he crouch blocks like this, it doesn't work? Because that seems to work. It's fine, right? It's true block string, right? So... I'm a little confused, I'm not going to lie to you. He doesn't get hit. Okay, I'll go back here, but when you type it out, I'm curious to see what you mean. Maybe he's thinking of his gauge meter after the DP. He still would have had 3 drive gauge, so it would have been pretty good for him. I'm willing to believe there's a reason though, yeah, because otherwise, because the the drive rush, like the DPOS on drive rush like that is very common stuff at that level certainly. And it feels a little weird to think that like, oh, Tokido just didn't expect it, or like he just he didn't react to the drive gauge, the drive rush or something. Feels a little weird. So if there is like a real reason, that would make sense to me certainly, but I'm just not entirely sure what it could be. Oof. Shot in the face with a gun. In general, everyone was holding up an OD reversal this Capcom Cup. The risk reward goes crazy. Oof. And Gief landed like 5 SPDs the whole tournament. I guess it is. Huh? I guess I was gonna say like, is it just like the quote unquote mathematically is the correct thing risk reward wise to do against Gief to not take the throw, right? Because I'm like, I don't know. No, I guess not. Because I was gonna say like, because if you block a strike, you don't get anything, but if you jump the throw, you get a full combo, right? And they do about roughly equal damage unless he has meter. But I guess it's not really because he gets Oki off the strikes a lot of the time. But I guess in the mid-screen, maybe? Training does DP in the gap, not buffered. effectively modern input, which is why it doesn't work in training. If Gief drive rush crouching light kick is a true block string, if Gief drive rush crouch light kick, it's a true block string, but you still have to block the correct way. What do you mean by that? You still have to block it low, you're saying. So it's a true block string. So okay, you're saying it's a true block string, but if you blocked it, if you stood block like this, you get hit by the low, correct? Is what you're talking about? And you're saying that to buffer DP, you have to stand block. That's a damn good point. Yeah, because you can't. Yeah, you can't. There's gonna be at least a couple of frames there where you're stand blocking because you have to hit forward at least once, right? You get hit if you DPOS. That's a damn good point, huh? I think that makes sense to me at least. That also would explain why Tokido wouldn't be doing something that, again, at their level is very basic, right? And like if he got a DP there, he would have just won. That's a damn good point. That makes sense. He wins if he lariat level 3s there? Wait, where? What are you talking about, Zachariah? Like here? I don't think so. It wouldn't quite kill. You can lobby if you want, but you ain't gotta know. It makes sense. The idea that, like, again, to input DP, you have to hit forward at least once or twice, right? Yeah, here, I don't think so, right? If he did another drive rush, then probably, right? If he from here goes drive rush, crouch medium punch, hell stab, EX lariat level 3, then maybe. Since this lariat did that much, maybe still not though. And it would burn him out, so it'd be a little risky. Yeah, maybe not, maybe not. It'd be very close. If it was CA, then definitely, but on level 3, I don't know. You have to micro walk to kill? He doesn't even have the drive gauge to get another, like, cancel out of it if he micro walks there, right? He wouldn't get, like, he would still only get, like, the one drive rush cancel, I think. That's pretty good, though. I should think about that a little bit more often, doing EX lariat into level 2 like that. That's kind of actually, that's pretty based. Like, that's the big thing that I think I'll take away from this as an idea. Besides this, again, you know, the common thing I've been thinking of already of, like, we'll use way more stand light kick. But the fact you can EX lariat as an anti-air like that into level 2, if you do it high enough, right? That's not even that high of a hit. That's like a pretty normal lariat hit. That shit just works. Yeah. It would still be shy of about 200. Gief would need a jump in micro walk. Yeah, CA would kill there, I think, for sure. But I don't know about level 3. Like in this exact, we can try to remake this somewhat. Like how much health he has at the start of this, right? He has like, what is that? That's like 2 bricks, 2.5 bricks of drive gauge from there. It's like 60% health? Yeah, no, he can't quite do it. No. It's like 6,000? I don't think so, man. Because, like, what, he would do, like, like, it would be, like, headbutt this, that, level 3. Yeah, that's 5,000, right? It doesn't quite have it like that, because he only gets the 1 drive rush cancel. He doesn't have the meter to get 2, yeah, so it's 5,019. It's like exactly half health, basically, which Tokido is a little bit above. Like from here, he would go hell stab, then he'd go drive rush, crouch medium punch, hell stab, EX lariat level 3. He doesn't have the juice. I never tried level 2 after OD lariat anti-air, yeah. It does make sense. He could have level 1'd after 2, would have been a shit ton of damage, right? Like if I also activate windows, yes, shut up. Like if I get Ryu to like jump in and do this or something. Nice, okay. And you get this. This is a lot of damage, right? Yeah, and 4,000 damage off an anti-air. That's pretty nasty. You could even, I wonder if it's more damage to do like a borscht after as well. Like if I did this into like, just straight borscht might be more damage actually, because the, what's it called? The hell stab will scale it a little bit more probably. OD air lariat, anti-air level 2 works at any height. I see. There's more damage? No, it's actually the exact same? I wonder, is what's it called more damage then? Doing a health stab after? Oh, okay. Interesting.
I think he made all these right defensive reads, especially on like the resets that Zangief Balatro was going for. Tokido was not having any of that.
Oh. Oh, it hits juggle limit. Okay, you have to drive rush then, huh? It just doesn't connect. I guess because the EX lariat, it hits the juggle limit on health stab. So you have to in which case if we're gonna drive rush, let's do drive rush heavy kick. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I have to hold the drive rush a little bit longer. Hold on. Ooh. And bonk. And hold the drive rush for a bit. Do that. No? Interesting. I'm sure that you probably can link that. I'm just not doing it very well right now. Drive rush kick works in the corner, but it's more scaled. Yeah, but we can drive rush hell stab there. But again, that's certainly got to scale the combo a lot, right? Got to scale it too much, probably. Oh, still though, yeah. I think the scaling will be a little bit too much there. I mean, yeah. Alternatively, yeah, so you can get about 4K basically by doing either either the borscht or the level 1 seems to do the same amount of damage, right? Cool, interesting. Brick, the rotating options advice was actually goated. I climbed from S5 to S1 in like an hour and a half and just annihilating people. Yeah, man. If you're like properly like Leva has so many neutral skips, right? Her jumps are like really annoying. Second most damage after anti-air off an anti-air after Aki. What's it called? Blanca does more, no? Can't Blanca do like can't Blanca combo into his level 3 off that shit? Or does it not do that much? Blanca gets his little crouch heavy kick or whatever the fuck, and took a couple of things to level 3. Does that not do 4K? JM just murdering people? Yeah, her jumps are very annoying, right? She's got like lariats are again very stoppable, but like very scary neutral skips. You can't just like run up and 6XL people. You can 5U people. It's too many things to look out for a lot of the lower ranks in general. If you properly rotate your options, it's gonna kill people. So I'm glad to hear that it's working for you, buddy. Cool though. I mean, yeah, listen. We learned a couple of things, namely that the anti-air OD lariat level 2 is a big thing, right? Anti-air moves usually scale the combo by 60%. Try DP level 3 with Ryu to see. Yeah. But I mean, level 3s will have a minimum scaling on them, right? So like, I think Blanca can get like a few hits into his level 3, so. SFL and Capcom Cup showed how crucial a character, how crucial having an OD reversal is to being competitive. It's very good, certainly. I don't know if it's crucial to be competitive, right? But it certainly helps a lot. It's very nice. Like, you know, Zangief does not have one. He's still very good. But yeah, like if we try to go DP level 3 with Ryu here, what's his all? His all 3 is double quarter circle forward kicks, right? Yeah, 60%. I mean, even that is a pretty similar amount of damage to what Zangief gets, right? That's heavy Shoryu, to be fair, which maybe is not his best anti-airing one. But still, I imagine Blanca can get a little bit higher than that, if I had to guess. But yeah, cool. Learned about, I think it is in the highest level. The mind game on Oki is so much easier when you don't have to worry about a reversal. You can always meaty for free or throw. Make Gief jump, damage changes. Wait, really? It was 60% scaled, like you said. Hold on. Let's see. Let's get another Ryu here so we can just be both sides of the equation. So you're saying if I just have him jump like that, I think we'll just keep playing it somehow. Yeah, so true. Oh, because yeah, the actual damage that the DP does is a lot lower. I see. Unless I hit with it really low down, because it gets it goes from 1400 to. Ugh, I am bad at doing this cancel though. You game jumps in the settings next to the counter hit settings. Oh yeah, right. You can't just do dummy behavior jump, right? Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Don't mind me. I'm just being ass. My inputs are not very clean, as you can see. I just try to churn the butter. It's the only thing I know. Can you not? Is only the first part of this cancelable or something? Or am I just being that ass? It's very possible that I'm being that ass. Yeah, I think I'm just being really ass about it. I'll take your word for it, though. Regardless, I think Blanca's is multiple hits into his level 3. Point being. If your character doesn't have a DP, they can get baited, it's a buff. They can't get baited, it's a buff. Like, they can still get baited, certainly. You can still drive reversal, right? And drive reversal is just easier to bait and more punishable. Well, not more punishable, but, like, you know, a lot easier to bait, certainly. You can safe jab that shit, where you normally can't do that to UDPs, right? Anyway, cool. Yeah, so OD Lariat into level 2. And then again, I mean, this a lot more stand leg kick. We already knew this. We're trying to do our best to incorporate it, but we'll see. The perfect parry prince. So true. I guess. Oh, he was first seed as well. Oh, he's first seed in his group. Yeah. He did end up taking the whole thing too, so should have been first seed. That is, I think, gonna do it though, fellas. Not bad. Watched a little bit of Capcom Cup, played a little bit of ranked, learned a thing or two about Gief. Honestly, again, considering all the actual like Gief gameplay we had was before I had anything to eat, the fact that we basically stayed in the same spot, I think we started at 1506 or something, we ended up at 1504, I'll take it. Being in a holding pattern for the next little bit here is going to be totally fine by me. Still though, good session. I guess I'll find someone to raid on Twitch here. I might just close it. I kind of want to go. I feel like I kind of want to go take a shower or something. But we'll end the streams here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the wall brawls. Do not forget. Good night, Brick. Thanks a lot for the advice. It helped a ton. I'm glad, man. I'm glad. Anyways, bye bye for now.